Hi everyone, this is Akshay and professionally I am a software engineer. This is going to be my first video on the YouTube. Uh, I really wanted to come and spoke with you online. The things which are going around are a little bit scary. At the same time, there is something new which is happening around. And through this channel, probably what I can do is I will be coming online most of the time and telling you what is uh, technology is all about, how you can approach the things, how the corporates are working today, how the ITs are getting restructured, and the industry overall, how this industry is behaving. I personally have more than 8 years of experience in IT industry. I have been working with the companies you can name like service-based companies and then move to product-based companies, mid-sized company, and uh, I have you know been through the many teams till now, worked on the many programming languages, various stacks, various frameworks. Though I can't remember all because it's been a long journey and I'm a human too. But can AI, or maybe what people call it as a language models or the history databases, can hold this data for a longer time or not is the question right now. The answer to that question is yes. As you can see on the screen, there are many layoffs going on. There are news which are there from like long time now. It's been year and two, like these things are, buzzing and coming uh, a lot of time. Uh, and I really wanted to shed a light on this, because personally, as a software engineer, many people are not having a knowledge or maybe not considering this AI as a threat to their job. But what I'm going to tell you now is yes, it is a threat to the job of the software engineers. Not more likely to the software engineers, but you can tell the people who work around the software industry. Uh, I will give you the one example, or maybe one more example, and then probably we can wind this video. The one example I can think it of is how the current low level the language models or how the chat GPTs or the other AS tools are working. These tools collect the data, and if you fire a question to this data, they will collect the proper answer from this data, the data which is available in an online manner or maybe in offline manner. How this is going to impact the current ongoing workforce? The primary reason it's going to impact is suppose you are a content writer or you are a interpreter or you are analyzing the things through the older databases or through the videos. The current online AI tools can decrypt the videos, images, or they can also create images and the videos through the uh, normal interactions, right? Normal one-person interactions. Or maybe the data which is available in the older format, right? They can fetch the data, make them in a bit and pieces, and then club them and put it in forward to you. Now, these kind of a stuff actually impact the content writer or the people who are making a content in the form of a text. When anybody is developing a software, they usually create a documentations around it, right? They usually create how to do, uh, how to enhance what the database or what the technology holds for you, right? Now, these kind of stuff, previously a user has to type or the developer has to type in a word format or maybe in a video format they have to make and then showcase to the world. Now, through these new upcoming tools, this job is going to taken away. So let's say if people of like 10 people were working in a team, now only maybe 3 or 4 people can do the prompt engineering, or you can call it as a interaction with the AI tool or interaction with the software, club them together to form a new kind of a word or new kind of a template or new kind of pages which are previously done by the 10 people. Now these 3 or 4 people can manage the task of a 10 people. At the same time, the cost of a AI or maybe the machines which these people are going to use, can be approximately a count of a salary of a two or three people. So basically, the companies are saving the cost of a three to four people in the team of a 10 people. At the same time, this is going to be the future. So employees are getting trained into the new AI stuff. At the same time, companies are looking to reduce the cost of using the AI tools. So it's basically the similar stuff. So I will tell you the analogy, or maybe same kind of behavior where when there was a development uh, around the clouds, right? So that time the clouds were more costly. So someone used to spend like $10 for one service or $100 for some of the services. Now it's been reduced because of the cheaper hardware available. So if you compare the cloud cost 10 years back and now, it's going to be a huge difference. Currently, I think many cloud infrastructure is free for normal users. For corporates, it's again a tie-up and it will be a cheaper price, right? Uh, Same thing is going to be go along with the AI machines. So nowadays, many companies are coming with the AI related or the automation related infrastructure, which is basically the same as the cloud, but it has some enhancement over the hardware. And these companies are, so basically our companies, the software engineer where we are working, our companies are going to approach to that companies and make the cost a little less, and so somehow they will manage something similar which they have done with the cloud infrastructure. uh, in the initial stage, if you can see the Microsoft or any other companies which has a different AS tool already inbuilt in their infrastructure are doing a mass layoff, because not only they have these uh, jobs which are text based, or you can say uh, related to the currently how the chat GPTs are working and how you can leverage that stuff. So basically that kind of an environment, if anybody is working like creating a text, creating high level models, creating a documentation for the software, or creating a content for any kind of a video or some images, so these jobs are already taken away. Similar note for the software engineers as well, like you can see there is a GitHub Copilot, you can see there are like um, various tools which are generating the text out of your code base as well. Not only that, people are writing the test cases automatically. Uh, and if you are a software developer, you know that if somebody is taking a day for development of the code, he usually or she usually used to take one day for developing a test cases around it, right? But now that task has been taken care by the AI. So basically, your 50% of that testing phase, got reduced. Um, so these companies are already have that kind of infrastructure, like the Microsoft, or maybe you can call any other company which is using the AI internally. Um, Not only that, the GitHub Copilot, as as you are aware, and various tools around it, right? They can do this stuff very easily. Uh, should be worried as software engineers, as developers? Shall we take it as a threat, or is it going to help us? So for now, I feel we are unsure. At the same time, the companies are also not sure. So companies at the one time are making layoff uh, very in very high numbers, but at the same time they have a job openings around the AI tool. Now what they're trying to do here is, let's say they are laying off 10 people, they are experimenting with the hiring two more engineers from the AI side, putting them into the bucket of the 10 people and make them work equivalent to that of the 10 people using the AI tools. So basically, let's say if two people or three people can manage the work of the 10 people using automation, the companies will be profitable, right, in the longer run. At the same time, what I feel, these companies are still in the experimentation phase. So basically, I really don't know how much time they will take to come to this point to make a conclusion. But what I can see currently is, that these companies are making backup as well. Like if let's say 10 people are leaving, they are making backup of the 10 people with the 5 people. At the same time, they are hiring the AI engineers. At the same time, they are making sure that everybody is trained on this latest stack. They can leverage these tools. Uh, Now, as a software developer, where I'm currently looking at, right? Not only the development which we do, or the logical analytics, or maybe mathematical equations which we put in the programming language, but at the same time, what I feel, uh, we as a software developer now have to look around and learn the things. Uh, Personally, I feel uh, soon enough these tools will be taken over, uh, taking over the job of the many people, and companies will become lean again. They used to capitalize on the human brains. Now they will capitalize on the machines which they are backed up with, right? Uh, yes, there will be need of software engineers in the future as well. So if you're a newcomer, or if you're a fresher, or if you really wanted to join the software industry, there will be still a high demand. But at the same time, um, what I feel is you should be good enough to learn these new tools, um, and leverage these new platforms. Not only that, the current engineers, which let's say where I am, right, a mid-level engineer, we should be also looking into these stuffs and learning the new things which are coming around. Um, I'm winding this video. This is going to be my, a new channel and new series of the videos where I will be putting my opinions around these uh, tech news, or tech stacks which people are using. Not only that, I have a knowledge about some of the technical terms, technical solutions, and I look the things very differently. I I've been with the multiple companies, so I know how the decisions are made in the company level. At the same time, I'm aware that I don't know much about the things, but as far as whatever I know, whatever I can deliver, whatever I can put in front of you, I will do in the coming videos. If you like this video, if you want to share some comments, if you have any questions, just put in the comment sections. There will be more videos coming up, and definitely I would like to interact with you guys. See you soon. Bye.